Hey folks, Troy Dooley. Hope you've had a great week. We missed last week's news in review. I was at the RSS, the Real Savvy Success Conference, actually launching our brand new training on these beautiful 4 gig hard drives. You know, we've got one for everybody. I mean, that's the fun part. We had such a blast down there marketing these, selling them. We had the normal kind if you're just a normal guy. But man, over 3 gigabytes of training that I put on there, including our brand new training, How to Become a Person of Excellence. And powerful stuff. That video training is something that so far is getting rave reviews. We've launched the networkmarketingadvocates.com website. We're still putting content. The official launch isn't until October 1st. So I'm letting everybody basically have it for free. As that new content comes available, everybody gets it. And then starting November 1st, $10 a month, and you're going to have a jam-packed website that's basically a community. We're coming together. So many people say, Troy, we want to know about this company or that company. You just don't have enough time. So we're putting together a membership site where members have the privilege and have the priority. When they say, what about this company? What about this team? We're going to be able to go in there, do some due diligence, and share with you just here's what the company, here's what the team's doing. We're also putting together some powerful new advocacy work on that website. If you want to know how to build your business based on current laws and changing laws, then you need to become a member of the networkmarketingadvocates.com. Advocates for short. We're going to have a blast. Hey, some awesome stuff that's going on. I just love it when companies are rocking. Just got this in from VEMMA, September 14th. Finally, the new Verve is out. All the new branding is done. They're rocking the house here. Great taste, same great formula, but they've got the new branding. Powerful stuff. They've had some Facebook. They really use social media over there to the extreme. And I noticed, man, that one of these kids in the service, doggone it, they want a Verve or a VEMMA. I don't know which because I can't see it, but it's probably Verve. But it's an iPad 2 all decked out in the colors of VEMMA, and I'm jealous. I'm going to tell BK I need one of those as a raving reporter so that I can go and spread the message of this company. We have a blast with them over there. That's the great thing. They've got their Mexico trip that's going to be April 19th through the 23rd. Let me share a little bit about what they're doing over here at VEMMA. You know, they're all about taking care of their leaders. And I mean, they're one of the companies that through the years, from the New Vision all the way into the VEMMA Nutritional Company, they've always taken care of their leaders. But BK in the last 2 years has really focused on driving depth into the company and taking care of just the everyday guy, part-timer coming into the business, trying to earn an extra $300 to $500. BK's jamming this thing out. I also like their new BMW program. First of all, the qualifications are high enough that just not everybody's getting in it. I know there's a lot of hype sometimes when everybody gets a car, but it's not as easy as it sounds in car programs, especially when you're not given the car. You actually are earning it, qualifying for it, and getting a bonus. And what they've done over here at VEMMA, I think, does great stuff for the company. Hey, switching gears, Vitel, used to be known as Vitel Wireless, has done some great stuff. A category creator in the service industry. I've mentioned this before. We're just about next week ready to go live with this new article. But they've done stuff with merchant services that I've not seen before. And they're really putting some money into the hands of their distributors. It's something that's unique. So if you're looking for a service-based, technology-based company, great move over there, what Scott Rogers and his team have going. I love it. I think it's what it's all about. Kevin Thompson, the MLM attorney, is building his email list. Now, you may say, what the heck has that got to do with news? It's interesting because Kevin is really up on the marketing side of things, big into social media, big on his blog, and now he's gone back to kind of an old traditional manner, building that email list, because he says people hit reply and I get a one-on-one message with them. I thought it was so good, I'm just going to put it up here. I want you guys to listen to it. I also got to do a plug. His Direct Selling Edge conference is in 7 days. I'm going to put something up here on the blog post. You can go get it. I would suggest that you register. If you're thinking about being a company owner, you want to know how company owners work, you want to learn more about distributorships or just compliance, go check out what Kevin's doing. I think you're going to find that it's going to be a rock-solid deal. Also, 2110, Richard Brook, my friend, chief visionary over there, they're getting ready for their 1-year conference. It's going to be out in Vegas. And let me tell you, just that alone, what the people that they're going to have plugged into that thing, they've got Janine Avella, powerful young lady. Chris Widener, one of my guys, we just finished his book up. The Angel Inside is going to be there. Lisa Jimenez, I just got to hang out with her down there at the Real Savvy Success. Now, that's a woman that you can hear. Don't Mess with the Princess, one of her great books, and How to Conquer Fear is another one. It's going to be there. Ken Shamrock's going to be there as a special guest, MMA. A matter of fact, I'm going to put a little testimonial. He is one more of the many they're endorsing, but unpaid endorsements that 2110 is getting. What Richard and the team's done over there is phenomenal. Risk Devan's going to be there. Tom Lungenborg, one of the really powerful guys in product development at 2110 and in Oxyfresh, is going to be there. I mean, these guys are on fire. I'm jealous because all these guys are going to hang out. You will get information that if you're in 2110, you've got to be at the conference. If you're thinking about joining 2110, you need to be at the conference. Chris Widener, when he told me he was joining, I thought, man, this is unbelievable. This is a man who has written some of the New York Times bestseller. The Angel Within is one of the most phenomenal books ever written. And if you want to build, if you want to find out who you are and what you should be doing, that's a book all in itself. This is the first time Chris has ever been in network marketing. He's been supporting us, training with us, hanging out with Darren Hardy and all the guys over there at Success Magazine. And now he's taking it to another level because he loves what Life Shots. I have mine daily. I mean, I don't go anywhere without that. There's only a couple, 3 companies that I focus on the product because it's that good. I'm going to put up here this testimonial by Ken Shamrock. Let you hear what's going on. Put a little bit up there about 2110. I love it. Let's see what else is happening around the network marketing MLM arena. Arbonne International just announced that Gretchen Price is going to be working hand in hand over there with Kay Napier. And I tell you what, I'm so proud of this company, both inside and outside. Donna Johnson, all their teams over there, what's going on. They've done something that most companies couldn't do. You know, I remember when they went into bankruptcy. Naysayers coming out of the woodwork. And I made it very clear then, and I'll make it clear now. The field force at Arbonne mixed in with that management team that they have is unbelievable. Rita Davenport retired and has gone on to do some other great things for us in the profession. And this team just doesn't stop. That field force over there are rock solid. Primerica announced on a new board of directors over here. This is some powerful stuff. The CEO of Mother Nature, Joel Babbitt, is joining them, and they're going to be doing some stuff together. I think that's great. Immunotech. Now, this is big. Immunotech's a Canadian company. Matter of fact, let me share something with you. I thought this was pretty rockin' cool because 2110, Richard Brook just announced the new advisory board. And I want to throw this name out here, Bob Henry. Bob Henry is the CEO of Immunotech out of Canada, and he sits on the advisory board of 2110. Now, folks, you know my passion is to unite this industry in a big way. I ripped off from Richard his United We Stand, and I'm a firm believer in that. When I see 2 powerful CEOs who say, you know what, I'll sit on your board. I don't have a problem with that. Man, that just shows, and it shows where Richard's heart's at. Hey, I want to bring somebody else in here that sits on the board. Man, this is the kind of stuff that corporate America does, Starbucks and all these other companies. So my hat is off to these guys, but Daniel Audette is going on board with them. I thought that was pretty powerful. Montevi's done some stuff here that I thought is unique. They're bringing on some great guys, Jeff Graham, Daniel Sharp, but listen to this. Rita Cosby is going on to the board of advisory board over here at Montevi. I thought that was great. Dr. Ken Jeffords is going on. He's a certified plastic surgeon. This is a company that is not without their own controversy. We all know that. But when you look at the people that they're bringing on around them, bringing on to the board, here's what I think. When companies get started, they go through growing pains. This company's going on 6-7 years old now. And they're saying, hey, we need to tighten the ship. We need to make sure we're doing things right. And it looks like that's what they're doing. I haven't talked to Dallin, don't know, but when I see things like that, I get excited. It's powerful stuff. Let's look at some of the stock. Herbalife just had a blowout second quarter, up 19.9%. I tell you what, the economy as a whole may still be fluttering. Network marketing is getting it. You know, in 2010, we put on 1 million new distributors, and now the numbers are starting to roll through here. We're seeing this activity. A lot of naysayers out there say, Troy, it's just a bunch of churning. And sometimes there is. You know, top leaders join one company, then move to another, and it looks like just a churn going on. But I'm telling you what, you get these guys like Herbalife, this workhorse, and they've got some great distributors, and they're kicking butt, and they're doing stuff, not just in the United States, but Central America sales up 57%, Asia up 38%, North America up 11%. New Skin International announced second quarter, record second quarter, up another 9% over the quarter before. You know, Nature's Sunshine had net sales of $91.8 million. That's 5.4% ahead of last year. I mean, this list goes on and on. Tupperware, another great billion-dollar brand out there, up 19% for second quarter over 2010. USANA, right here, they're up 18.2%. Avon products up 9%. Relive. Now, here's one that's kind of fluttered. Okay, they had a little bit of a decrease, a 4.4% decrease in the second quarter. Net sales in the U.S. was 14.8%. Now, that was their biggest decline. Here's what I love about this little St. Louis company. They believe in their products. Their product is sound. They've had some decrease in sales, but I guarantee you when that happens to that company over there, I've watched this for years, they start to look at their product line. They usually come out with something brand new and fresh, and I expect to see that. Primerica Financial Services operating revenues increased 17% over their last quarter. Remember, they're just in their second, I think it's their second year as a publicly traded company. Art Williams came back. Powerful, powerful stuff right there. They've seen recruiting go up. Everything's going great. Medifast right here. This is another big one. 17% increase. So things are rocking in the network marketing arena. Now, a couple weeks ago, I told you I am working steadily on a brand new series that's going to be on tool companies. And people say tool companies and they think of Dexter Yeager, Brig Hart, Orrin Woodward. That's not tool companies. That's one type, but I'm going to cover every type of tool company in the direct selling industry and the men and women who have created them. And I want you to know something. The #1 tool company in the history of network marketing was a company called ProStep. It was founded by, I think, a revolutionary individual, Kevin Lehman. Kevin was ahead of his time, and in 1994, when he launched that company, I remember him sharing this story with me. He did it with $10,000 on a credit card because he couldn't find a loan at the bank. And in 12 years, became the backbone of some of the most successful network marketers out there today. Started out in the print advertising, developing leads, had a comp plan, moved it into the online world. Nobody's done it since like he has. Again, that's one type. Orrin Woodward has one type, and without a doubt, Orrin is the ticket master. That boy and Chris Brady and their team know how to get people to events. I learned in Primerica, it's moved from event to event to event. Tom Challen and I were talking with Jim Gilhouse about this week. A lot of different tool companies. I want to share what that is. Joey McDermott has a great tool company. People have to understand, because what's happening right now is it's so diluted, people don't understand it. And if you look at the #1 tool company today, it's Video Plus. They support more of the major companies out there, top leaders. You know, you've got Chris Gross, my good friend over at Networking Times. You've got all these different tools. Well, it's time that we do a series so that you guys understand what are tools, what do I need them, what am I looking for? We're going to have a fun time with that. Look, I'm off to Rastelli Direct to go have a good time with those guys, eat some good food, do a review on them here coming up. We're going to do some video work for them. I'm excited about that. But guys, live life like an epic adventure. I'll see you at the top.